44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
My moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now, I have Skyrizi.
Keeping my plans, I'm feeling free. Control is how you see means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Now, I'm back.
So we've discussed a lot of the things that we've found within the engine itself. Through data mines over the last 5 years and organizing it within this big old mural board. And that tells a pretty significant story when it comes to what technically, mechanically, we can expect out of the future of Source 2 and out of HLX. But what has Valve said? In this final episode of the Miro board, we're going to be going over HLX from Valve's own words. Here we go. All right, quick break, because this video is sponsored by Boot.dev. Now, I've talked about these guys many times before, but I've kept messing around with it. And what I like about Boot.dev is that it understands a very specific type of person. The kind of person who still owns a PC, likes figuring out how things work under the hood, and is curious enough to go, all right, cool, but how do I actually learn this stuff for real? Because that's the thing. A lot of coding courses are just bad. Boot.dev is hands-on immediately. You're writing actual code, building real Python programs. The whole thing is structured a lot more like a game than a lecture. XP, levels, progression, all that stuff, which honestly helps a lot because bored learners quit. They've also got Boots, their little wizard bear tutor thing, which actually knows what lesson you're on and tries to push you in the right direction without dumping the answer on your head. And Training Grounds if you want to just grind and practice until something finally clicks. So go to boot.dev and use my code to get 25% off your entire first year on the annual plan. All right, back to the video. Some people do have a lot of problems with taking publicly available information on resumes, specifically those found on LinkedIn, to be able to see exactly who has recently joined Valve Software. So without showing any names, here are a bunch of resumes of people that have joined Valve Software post 2020. Here's somebody that's worked on level design, layouts, lighting, combat encounters, and puzzles. Here's somebody that worked on color, light, and ink variations, established characters and background of diverse settings and locations, designed lighting to lead the eye to areas of focus and effectively establish mood, accurately matched established styles, lightings, character designs, and locations set by team artists and previous designers. Here's somebody that said they created a variety of prototypes with my team focused on ambitious, never-before-seen gameplay for an unannounced project, developed AI, player mechanics, and puzzles from scratch. Here's someone that built physics, engine, and gameplay programming for a future title. Here's someone who's making cool stuff. Here's someone that's been working there since 2004. Left in 2017 with the description of, "I feel silly listing games here. There's lots of my code in all of Valve's projects since Half-Life 2. They then came back and said, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in." No names, just games. And a hell of a lot of industry veterans from a lot of different respected studios all joining Valve between 2021 and 2023. Interesting. But what about Valve's own words? March 23rd, 2020. The release date of Half-Life Alyx. USG published an article called Half-Life Alyx Behind the Scenes, Part 1, How Valve Found Its New Alyx. Eric Wolpaw, Valve writer and technically contractor, said, "I'm a contractor, so I'm not in the decision-making process. But I will say, straight up, no hedging, I would love to do more. I want to do more. Mail it straight to Gabe. I am ready. I wouldn't have thought, this was a daunting task when we came on, and I feel good about it. I mean, we'll see. It's going to come out in a week, and maybe I'm gonna regret everything. But at the moment, I feel really good about what we did, and I would like to keep going." Chris Remo, who I don't think is at Valve anymore, said, quote, "I think the sense that Eric describes is actually pretty commonly shared here. It's so interesting coming to this company and being surrounded by people, some of whom who have joined the company after I got here, and
Where to go?
Move out the way. Oh, I got a collateral, baby! Yes! Did you see that shit? Watch this. They lined up for me, so sweet. That's how you do it right.
Deuces fam, it's your boy going live one more time again. That news you can use, mixed in with a whole lot of zombie action. Right now, we are going to be watching a video from Tyler McVicker. He is bringing us some Half-Life 3 news before we start into today's Zombies Fest. And Here we go.
So we've discussed a lot of the things that we've found within the engine itself through data mines over the last 5 years and organizing it within this big old Miro board. And that tells a pretty significant story when it comes to what technically, mechanically, we can expect out of the future of Source 2 and out of HLX. But what has Valve said? In this final episode of the Miro board, we're going to be going over HLX from Valve's own words. Here we go. All right, quick break, because this video is sponsored by Boot.dev. Now, I've talked about these guys many times before, but I've kept messing around with it. And what I like about Boot.dev is that it understands a very specific type of person. The kind of person who still owns a PC, likes figuring out how things work under the hood, and is curious enough to go, all right, cool, but how do I actually learn this stuff for real? Because that's the thing. A lot of coding courses are just bad. Boot.dev is hands-on immediately. You're right. Video. Some people do have a lot of problems with taking publicly available information on resumes, specifically those found on LinkedIn, to be able to see exactly who has recently joined Valve software. So without showing any names, here are a bunch of resumes of people that have joined Valve software post 2020. Here's somebody that's worked on level design, layouts, lighting, combat encounters, and puzzles. Here's somebody that worked on color, light, and ink variations, established characters and background of diverse settings and locations, designed lighting to lead the eye to areas of focus and effectively establish mood, accurately matched established styles, lightings, character designs, and locations set by team artists and previous designers. Here's somebody that said they created a variety of prototypes with my team focused on ambitious, never-before-seen gameplay for an unannounced project, developed AI, player mechanics, and puzzles from scratch. Here's someone that built physics, engine, and gameplay programming for a future title. Here's someone who's making cool stuff. Here's someone that's been working there since 2004. Left in 2017 with the description of, I feel silly listing games here. There's lots of my code in all of Valve's projects since Half-Life 2. They then came back and said, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. No names, just games. And a hell of a lot of industry veterans from a lot of different respected studios all joining Valve between 2021 and 2023. Interesting. But what about Valve's own words? March 23rd, 2020. The release date of Half-Life Alyx. USG published an article called Half-Life Alyx Behind the Scenes, Part 1, How Valve Found Its New Alyx. Eric Wolpaw, Valve writer and technically contractor, said, I'm a contractor, so I'm not in the decision-making process. But I will say, straight up, no hedging, I would love to do more. I want to do more. Mail it straight to Gabe. I am ready. I wouldn't have thought, this was a daunting task when we came on, and I feel good about it. I mean, we'll see. It's going to come out in a week, and maybe I'm gonna regret everything. But at the moment, I feel really good about what we did, and I would like to keep going. Chris Remo, who I don't think is at Valve anymore, said, quote, I think the sense that Eric describes is actually pretty commonly shared here. It's so interesting coming to this company and being surrounded by people, some of who have joined the company after I got here, and some people who have literally worked on Half-Life 1. And the sensation of everyone working on this thing is, oh yeah, we actually really like doing this, end quote. On a PC Gamer article, also released on March 23rd, 2020, Dario Casali, longtime and former mapper at Valve Software, said, at this point, we don't really know what another Half-Life game would be. We don't know if it's going to be another VR title. We don't know if it's going to be a non-VR title. The best thing we can do at this point is to gauge the response to this product. How are people able to enjoy it? How many people can we get into the VR platform? Are people saying that VR is now this essential part of Half-Life? We really don't know those answers until we put the game out and start listening. Eric Wolpaw, again, said, I think as time went on, it started to feel like more and more of a daunting task to go back to the Half-Life universe and release a Half-Life game. I feel like we've pulled that back. Everyone is feeling confident and positive about this. Like, here's some breaking news for Dario. I'm ready to sign up for the next one. If we do something, I'm on board. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I know I had a good time. I mean, it could be a week from now this thing comes out and all of my enthusiasm will be crushed, but I feel pretty good. I feel good. Feeling good about this. Again, March 23rd, 2020, VGC published an article interviewing the team behind Half-Life Alyx. Andy Robinson, a writer for VGC at the time, asked the question, so is it fair to say the company is not necessarily committed exclusively to VR moving forward? Robin Walker said, the super short answer is no. We're not committed to all VR, but we're not committed to all non-VR either. We would just never make any statement like that. Some of the journalists I've been talking to recently have been bringing up a comment Gabe made 10 years ago about how we wouldn't make single-player games again. There was more nuance to his statement than that. But the reality is we should never say we're going to do X or Y in the future because nobody knows what the state of the video game landscape will be 5 or 10 years from now. One of the things we have as a company is freedom. We don't have to produce sequels just for the sake of it, and we don't have to stick to any particular vision of the future for how video games are going to turn out. I know it's frustrating perhaps for players who think we're refusing to answer these kinds of questions, but the honest answer is we don't know. We don't know what we're going to do in 5 years from now, and we don't think it serves us or our customers well to try and make that decision today. So we'll just roll with what happens. VGC asks, are fans going to have to wait another 13 years for the next Half-Life? Robin Walker says, I hope not, because if that's the case, I definitely won't be working on it. Carrie Davis also said, yeah, I think I'm going to have to retire before those 13 years are up, so I would hope not as well. Robin Walker follows up, with Valve it tends to be more of a human problem than a business problem, but I do think it's clear that a lot of people had a hell of a lot of fun making this game, and we're really proud of it. That's pretty important to the likelihood that we continue to work on this sort of stuff. There's a lot of eagerness to continue working on it. It's sort of a truism in game development that it's at the end of the game when you finally got good at making it. You're like, man, if we had made this game again, it'd be really good. So that's playing out in the team right now, as it always has. And I think we'd really enjoy to get to continue and build whatever next piece of Half-Life is. Carrie Davis, with any giant project, the most difficult part is taking that first step and getting things moving. This project was a big first step to getting a lot of people's excitement and creative juices flowing in this space. We're certainly very inspired to do more fun work in this area. Kotaku also published an article in which Robin Walker said, we really enjoyed making this game, and I think we'd really like to keep making some games like this again. Tristan Reedford, another Valve employee, said, working on Alex has left Valve in a very different place than when teams were scrambling to justify a new Half-Life with projects that ultimately proved fruitless. Over the course of development, there's all these little stories we've been telling ourselves. Often, they're just little simple bits of lore to help us design something. That's really fun to work on, and you can come up with way more of these little stories than you can actually execute. So there's been a sense of, well, we'll just put a pin in that because we've got to ship this game. So there's a whole ton of fun little ideas that have been knocking around for the past 3 years. I think it's going to be really exciting moving forward. Polygon published an article on release day with the question, so what's next for Half-Life? Robin Walker said, quote, in the past, if you're one of the sets of people who are brave enough to work on something you had to admit to yourself could be Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3 really always needed to answer the question of what is the opportunity? What is the big technological leap that you think we can use in some way to build some really interesting experience for the player? That's a paralyzing thing to work on. It's hard to sit down and say, I'm going to write code on that today. As soon as we built that prototype and I put it in front of people and started talking to them afterwards, it was obvious. I know how to start writing code for this today. I know how to start working. I will say, there is a lot of affection for this universe. I really think we can all say we really liked making this game. I'd like to believe that we're as good as we've ever been at building Half-Life at this point, and I hope we continue to make some more. I don't think there's going to be another 13 years until the next one, and if it is, I probably won't be working on that. I'm too old. On March 24th, 2020, Eurogamer published their, quote, big Half-Life interview, in which Martin Robinson, a Eurogamer writer at the time, asked the question, well, the other thing is obviously you've said this is a return to Half-Life, not just a one-off thing. I know that you're not going to commit to anything, but I'm hoping our next Half-Life isn't going to be 13 years away. It might be a little sooner than that, Robin Walker said. I think we all certainly hope so. There's a lot of excitement around both the IP and just this product. We're very happy with how this turned out. I think it's better than we hoped it was going to be, and we had pretty high hopes. There's a lot of energy and excitement around it. You always finish every project feeling like now you finally know how to make that game. That's the sort of nature of game development. It's always an exploration, trying to figure out what the heck it is we're making, and sadly, you usually figure that out at the end, and by then it's too late to really do anything different. But now, I think we're really back in the saddle. We think we know what we're doing, and so hopefully, yeah, there's a bunch of us who would like to keep working on that, but in some capacity, at the end of the day, we've just done 4 years of work on this. We need to see what people think. Maybe we're really wrong. It's very easy to convince yourself you're wrong, because it's really painful to realize you've been wrong for 4 years. US Gamer published an article on March 25th asking the question, who is the Combine collaborator, the shadow scientist lady? Eric Wolpaw said, she's a character that we don't want to talk too much about. we have plans for her. On April 1st of 2020, Fandom published an article called Diving into Half-Life Alyx's Jaw-Dropping Ending with the Game's Writers. Eric Wolpaw said, in response to a question about Half-Life Alyx's ending, quote, "It's pretty clearly a promise of more to come. I'm only a contractor, I'm not in the decision-making process, but I want to do more. I'm going to do my darndest to try and lobby people." Jay Pinkerton, Eric Wolpaw's writing partner, also said, quote, "It's exciting to us in a way that it wasn't when we first came on. The fact that we have a new story to tell, all these new potential storylines, that's what makes it so exciting now." So Alex Spencer, the interviewer, and at the time a writer for Fandom, you have to ask, after everything that went into penning Alex's ending, does that mean that Valve know what story they'd tell in a sequel? Sean Veneman, one of Alex's writers, said, "I don't know about that, but we think we have, it's like it feels spacious. There's a bunch of logs for the fire," the interviewer said. Okay, so maybe not Half-Life 3 confirmed exactly, but the wheels are turning at Valve in a way they haven't for years. But the studio fiddled with multiple Half-Life projects before Alyx, so it remains to be seen whether that ends up going anywhere. And given what happened last time, were there any concerns about making that promise to players again? Eric Wolpaw said, "We were aware that this makes a promise, but we thought it was worth it because we are so excited thinking about the next thing." Sean Veneman followed up, "The little beat at the end. We'd pitch it to ourselves and the other people, and you'd be like, credits end, you hear the HEV suit, systems critical, seek medical attention. We're pitching that to each other in the lunchroom. It fades up and Eli's there. Gordon, she's gone. Gordon, you're pitching that, and you're experiencing it in your brain as if you're playing it. And it's too fucking dope not to put into the game. We just had to put it in the game and live with the consequences." In a Polygon article published on April 10th, titled Half-Life Alyx's Wild Ending as Explained by Valve's Writers, Ben Kuchera, a Polygon writer at the time, asked, "Half-Life Alyx was able to do all this heavy narrative lifting with its twisty, surprising ending without giving away many details about who, exactly, the G-Man is or what he wants. It's something the franchise has often teased at but never explained. There's an internal logic to what he can and can't do in this world, but what that logic might be is kept from the players on purpose." Jay Pinkerton said, quote, "It's more important for us to be able to build the sort of rules around him for ourselves so we can prescribe them. That's something I think is super important, and we're always really sensitive to robbing people of the delight of the unknown. But there's a fine line between being disciplined around that and then coming across as sort of aloof and not having done the work." Eric Wolpaw then said, quote, "If you remember Half-Life 2 Episode 2, they had closed those portals. So really what's left on Earth of the Combine are all there is left of the Combine. You need to start thinking about shifting some of the focus to something else." The interviewer then asked who the G-Man is and whom he works for could make for a very different focus for upcoming Half-Life games. The question I had was whether, internally at least, they knew who the G-Man was and what he's working towards. Jay Pinkerton responded, "I feel like I don't want to answer this one. Just a hard pass. Let's just sit and contemplate the silence and change the subject after." Eric Wolpaw then said, "There are a few competing theories." The interviewer hit back, "They don't want to write a lockdown story Bible, because so much of Alyx came from an evolving idea of what they wanted the story to be and where they wanted to end things. If they decide something now, does that limit their ability to change it to something cooler later if they have a better idea?" Jay Pinkerton followed up, "That's more so than so many other characters, just how unknowable he is, and just what his motivations are. Everything has been mysterious. Everything about him is alien and yeah. I think for me, personally, I'm not talking as the company because as a person, I just think it would just rob the character of so much if I suddenly had his biography and I knew where he lived or what he wore when he got his mail. It just doesn't interest me." The interviewer then asked, "Valve has already gone back and reintroduced players to the world through a prequel and changed the stakes of the original ending, but doing something similar again might feel like a cheat, a way of standing still while appearing to shake things up. Whatever comes next in the game's story feels like it has to move past that moment in time where the team risks frustrating players who are still waiting for some kind of resolution." To which Eric Wolpaw said, quote, "I think we'd be frustrated too. We did it this once. It was interesting. It feels like it worked. I'm super relieved that we pulled it off, apparently. And yeah, the next thing I would like to do is just keep going forward. I mean, again, this is me talking personally, not institutions, but On October 19th of 2020, Gabe Newell did a town hall of sorts with Jeff Keighley and Phil Spencer. This was actually open to the public, but recordings were under NDA for a while. I made a video about this, and one of the quotes from Gabe Newell was, quote, "Half-Life Alyx got everybody excited, and the Half-Life Alyx team has actually been very productive. Rather than them just being like, oh, we need to take a break, they've actually been incredibly fired up about developments within the Half-Life franchise. Everybody is motivated." On March 23rd, 2021, the first anniversary of Half-Life, The Gamer published an article called "Valve Doesn't Want Half-Life Fans to Be Stuck in Narrative Limbo Anymore." Robin Walker said, quote, "We realized that it needed to be something that mattered. The story couldn't be something you could just ignore and move on to whatever we build next. We also knew that Half-Life fans have been stuck in a sort of narrative limbo for a long time now, and we wanted to change that. We wanted to be excited about possibility again. We gave the player a red herring where you think you know how it's going to end with a fully plausible ending, and then we subverted that, which were all really important elements that took a lot of iteration and came together towards the end." In the AIAS Game Makers podcast episode that was published on March 29th, 2021, in which Eric Wolpaw was being interviewed, he said, quote, "Zoom times are awful for pitching. Jay Pinkerton and I just had to pitch a couple months ago something, and it was just a call with a team that we are not always working with. And everybody had their camera off and their mic off, and it's just like you're pitching into this void, and you can't read anybody's face or hear it. It was just the worst." In an IGN interview with Gabe Newell, published on July 28th, 2021, IGN asked, "What was your reaction when you first either read the script or saw on the screen the ending of Half-Life Alyx? Endings are hard, but to us it feels like the right progression for where we are going with Half-Life. So it worked perfectly in terms of where we see ourselves headed." In an Axios interview with Valve on March 1st, 2022, related to the Steam Deck, Stephen Tortillo, a former writer for Axios, asked, "No big Valve games yet. Valve released a surprise video game short today called Aperture Desk Job. It's designed to show how the Steam Deck's controls work." Greg Coomer, a Valve employee at the time, said, quote, "There are multiple games in development right now at Valve, and I think they're pretty exciting ones." In a Famitsu article published on August 4th, 2022, at the same time that the Steam Deck went up for pre-orders in Japanese territories, Milyoshi, a writer for Famitsu, asked Valve, "I don't think there's an answer to the question about Half-Life 3, so let's take another angle. Can we consider the VR title Half-Life Alyx as evidence that there is still more to be said about that world?" Greg Coomer, a former employee of Valve, said, quote, "I think it's good. We love that world, and we want to continue to explore the Half-Life universe." To return to the original question, the short answer is yes. Half-Life Alyx is a sign that Valve has more to say about that world. Famitsu responded, "So just because the platform business is doing well, it doesn't mean you will stop making games?" Coomer said, "Not at all. Valve has a lot of games in development. We will continue to release games. Game development is very important to Valve. I don't have exact numbers, but the percentage of employees involved in game development is high." Mike Moraski, one of Valve's composers, gave an interview with Game Maker's Notebook podcast, published on September 16th, 2024. Moraski opened by saying, "I was just thinking about this the other day. I was working, and there's a point in every game where suddenly I'm like, just the inspiration of it overtakes me. But every game, and that is it's kind of like nothing else. Where all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Austin Wintry, the host of the podcast, said, "I've always felt like that's the moment where something about the game finally told me what the score is. Because like you said, on a technical level or a craftsmanship level, if you just need me to throw music at it, I could have this whole thing done in a week. That moment where you suddenly realized, I just clicked what this is supposed to be. I love those moments. In fact, there's nothing more satisfying than when it's like a year and you've already written a bunch of music. And at least in my case, I'll go, I'm gonna just throw away everything I've done up until this point because I just thought of something better and I have to redo everything has just been aged out. That's exciting." Moraski responded, "Yeah, I don't know about you, but when that happens to me, all the stuff I've done, maybe not all, but the vast majority of it will no longer be good to me. I'll be like, oh, that's terrible." Wintry said, "You're saying that was a recent feeling you've had?" You said? Mike Moraski. "Yeah, and, obviously can't talk about it, but Wintry. So years from now, I'll be able to know what the hell that was about?" Moraski. "Probably. Well, I can't say how long, but at some point. On November 16th, 2024, Danny O'Dwyer's 20th anniversary documentary of Half-Life 2 was published on the Valve Software YouTube channel. Of course, they're getting a lot more comfortable talking about Half-Life, and we had two big quotes, one from Brian Jacobson and one from Gabe Newell. Mr. Jacobson said, "It was easy to think about VR as a vehicle for Half-Life because that was a big technological innovation and kind of a core reason for that product's existence. And I think like one of the things we have internally tended to attach to the Half-Life IP is innovation. Gameplay innovation is oftentimes enabled by a technological innovation. Clearly, there was a ton in Half-Life 1 and 2, and so yeah, it's an interesting challenge moving forward to think about what it means for future Half-Life stuff, for sure." Gabe Newell said, "The ending of Half-Life Alyx is somewhat a self-critical realization. So that was super satisfying, And all credit to those people who were specifically involved in that decision and those sets of designs. I think that Half-Life represents a tool we have and promises made to customers to capitalize on innovation and opportunities to build game experiences that, haven't been involved previously. And, I think that there are no shortage of those opportunities facing us as an industry now." And that's the Miro board. If you like this kind of content, this amount of work, check out my Patreon page. It's an excellent way to be able to support content like this. Get to watch it early and get your name in the credits. But also watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, doing all that stuff for the algorithm to pick this video up and share it around is also very welcome. The invite link to my Discord server is also down in the description below. It's a horrible place, so maybe you want to join. And otherwise, I'm just Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a great life, or at least a great day. Peace and hair grease. Adios.
And we're back. Alright, now we're gonna take a short break, go to the bathroom, come back, and get into playing some zombies. Leveling up the 1911 still, in case you forgot. But we do have some other stuff unlocked. And some other stuff unlocked. Turn the audio off. And I don't like listening to myself. Alright. Right. And I'll see you in just a few minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Transition. Okay, and we're back up. Now, I'm going to turn. There we go. Yes, and we have a new Zombies trailer to watch. But, oh my god. This. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, we have a new Zombies trailer to watch. So, without further ado, let's get into that.
I am Edward Richter. And I assure you that Group 935's goals will make the world a better place.
Fuck, it's cold here. Did I survive this long just to freeze to death?
I don't like inflicted pain. I love it. I kill best in cold. That should warm you up.
It's gonna be a scorcher today. That's a lot of torment.
And on me of the ocean.
What the hell is that?
The war is at an end.
The war is at an end. In-game purchases at the bottom right there. You see that? See that? Activision is all about that money, boy. All about that money. Interesting. Alright, alright, alright.
Enjoy the pleasure of a masterfully crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista at home.
I want to know more.
Discover the box of lemon snack coffee.
Those bad smells.
My moderate to severe
Okay.
psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in clear skin. Thanks to Skyrizi.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get it. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. We got time for like one game or something before we're going to have to end the stream. What's general? Oh, wait. No, today is Sunday. There is no general hospital. Scratch that. Erase it. Rewind it. Erase it.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, a number one dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Bleh. Come on, don't steal my kills, goddammit. I'm one kill away from being able to pack a punch. Oh, we got a gambler up there. Alright, good. Oh, what now, bitches? Oh, this is a whole different game now. Oh, shit, I forgot. PDF. I mean, I forgot PDF flopper. My bad. Saucy. Thank you. Alright. I need points so I can buy PDA or yeah. You know what I'm saying. Nah, I hate fucking bullshit. Ain't this some bullshit? Got you on the bounce, bitch. Booyah. Booyah. Give me another one. Give me some more. There we go. I'm surprised we got that level. Yo, give me a damn axe. You wouldn't pick it up. Hiya. 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 We got it. I'm impressed. Ooh, self-revive. And hey, give me that damn turret. Self-revive, god damn it. My dumbass forgot I still ain't got PhD flopper. That's it, PhD. Duh. I knew it was something like that. That explains the indigestion. Yep, that's it, Takeo. With a boom boom here and a boom boom there. Here a boom, there a boom, everywhere a boom boom. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Come on out here. Bring your big fat ass out here. Here, boom, there, boom, everywhere, boom, boom. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm, we had these dicks. E-I-E-I-O. With the boom, boom here. And a boom boom there. Do, 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 do. Somebody ain't got their damn box stuff or something. Oh, I love this one. to go to there real quick. Boy, he is still gambling up there. That was an accident, by the way. I didn't know you had a monkey out. I'm sorry. I just turned left and fired. God damn it. How did I get hit? Trying to get my perks out this motherfucking machine, they won't stop coming, so I'm just gonna keep killing. Out of ammo. There we go. I guess I'm gonna have to buy my Casimirs since they didn't give them to me. Get off me, boy. What the fuck's wrong with you? There we go, I got it. Doo-doo-doo. Now it's your ass, bitches. Where the fuck did you come from, bitch? Nice, I can finally get some perks, god damn it.
What gives it that tang?
What gives it the tang? Buy? Oh, I can't buy ammo, motherfucker. Kill them motherfuckers. I can't get ammo. Come on, come on, come on, point turrets. Do your job. Oh, it's 2,500. I got enough now. Duck season. No, rabbit season. Duck season. No, rabbit season. Duck season. No, rabbit season. Bazinga, bazinga. I'm still gambling. Fresh Prince, you got a problem, boy. First step is admitting you have a problem. Next step is to give me your bank account number so I can monitor your activities. Nah. Ah, bitch. Get away from me. I don't like you. It's not you, it's me. I done told you once, zombies. No touching! No means no. Except sometimes it means yes. No wonder the kids get confused. Aw, he's cute. What do I call him? Baby zombie. Aw. Put one of these here. One of these here.
I see an enemy.
Aww, Ed. Two guns. Give me something good. Power vacuum and respin. Is it wrong to think there's a world where you and me zombies can live together and be together as one? Let's see. Put one of these here. Aha! Deal with them. Get away from me. I knew I should have made that left turn at Albuquerque. Oh shit, ain't got no ammo. Get the fuck away from me. Why wouldn't it buy ammo? It's trying to kill me. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, I got enough to buy a gun to kill this damn thing now. We want... Oh shit, we ain't got enough for that. We'll have to get out death machine. Get off there! Alright, we got it. Now then, let's fuck them up. Hey Klaus, what's up? Where's all the fucking armor at? God damn, I've been running all over and found a piece yet. I'm about to buy some, I guess. There we go. Put that in. Alright. Up here. Good. Now it's your ass. You are target 0, bitch. Bring your big fat ass here and see what happens. I said, don't touch me. Insta kill. Now you will die. Damn it, I'm 3,000 away from Pack-a-Punch 3. I want to see what that's like for this shit. Hey there, Stubby. Did I hear somebody just kill a Klaus? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I need 3,000. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be stealing kills for a second. $500 points. Let's go. Oh shit, gravity's back on. Can't jump. You know zombie players can't jump. Mostly because we're always sitting down in a chair. If you stand up though, it might work. Ooh, I got 30,000. I'm going for it. Come here, bitch. Now it's your ass, zombies. Ooh. Nasty. God, I couldn't imagine what 2 of these damn things is like. 1 is fucking insane. It's all downhill from here. Quit eating our shit. Yeah? Me too. Oh yeah, it's time to start buying perks now. Well, I got 8 of them, damn it, I've already been buying them. Bought them out of order. Get down, zombie. Get down and stay down. You heard what the man said. Put your ass on the ground right now, bitch. Assume the position. Sir, we got a 1023 over here. Zombies won't stop fucking each other. Are we X-filling on 31 or what? Stop moving. Alright. Are we X-filling or are we going to 50? We are. Alright, cool. I'm down. Let's get the fuck up out this piece. Here, I got something for this guy. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? GG guys. Add me on face or add me on here and I'll play with you anytime. Oh man, that's hurt my head. What time is it? It's not even 12 yet. Indy Niner, what's up? Oh, I was just playing a little. What? Oh. I'd stream at different times during the day, man. If you want to know if I'm on, turn my stream on and see if it's live. That'll tell you right then. Dude, the 1911s are fucking beast mode in this game. Oh my god. It's insane. Make sure you're on the right week for the Make sure you're on the right week for the 1911. All right, cool. I think I just got all those fucking massacre or bloodbath. No, bloodbath. That's right. I have bloodbath medals too. Ooh, 15 round clip. Yep. Dude, I'm almost to the rapid fire trigger for it too. Yeah. I already got the prestige attachment for it. Now I'm trying to get it back up to the akimbo again. Gotta be at 28. I'm at 21. Now you know I'm quitting here in about an hour and 17 minutes. General Hospital's on. It's up to you. I like the pistol. It is bad motherfucking ass. I can destroy shit with that. When it goes explosive, it has a rapid fire attachment when you prestige it. That's what I'm telling you. The prestige attachment is fucking awesome on this gun. It's got a rapid fire muzzle. I don't know how the hell it works. I just know that it does. And it turns it into that other gun that fires fully automatic, basically. And then once it starts exploding, oh my god, it's fucking insane at rapid fire explosions. It's crazy. I didn't get touched, dude. We just played to 31. I didn't get touched from 27 to 31. I'm not joking. A zombie did not touch me. I was killing everybody else's zombies too. I felt bad, dude, because I was trying to get to the pack of foot street. So I told him before I did it though. I said, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be kill stealing for a little bit. I need 30,000. I'm at 27. Yeah, these guns are awesome right here. This is the best damn thing they could have done to this game is put something in there that's fucking insane like this. We want to have fun in this game. That's what it's for. Yeah, it's definitely different than Black Ops 6. For sure. Do. I don't even know what gobblegums. I don't even know what gobblegums I got last time because I wasn't even paying attention. I was just boom, boom, boom all over the place. Alright, let's see. Elemental, get rid of that. Let's see what we got here. Hey, I got a flavor hex. Fuck yeah. Alright. And I got a Wonder Bar. Okay. Combined together, Wonder Twin Powers activate. That could be something really good. Alright. I'm going to run those. I'm done with the battle pass. Yeah. I completed that shit yesterday. That last guy was pretty cool. It's got animated like points that come out. Tell me when you're ready. All right. Have you played the new map yet? That's it shoots the fucking crossbow arrows. That gun, it shoots the crossbow. Yeah, I'm one thing away from having it. That's what we're playing. Like a monkey round. Yeah, so 10 monkey rounds, I guess. I get to level, what, 20 or whatever. That's what I got. I got like one of them left to do. Hold on a second. Let me look at that real quick. Oh, no, I got 4 of them left to do. I got 11 out of 15. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Ashwood. That's what we're playing. Ashwood Survival. So that works out good. Ready? This is going to be some fun rounds because... Oh, let me give you some advice right now. You see down there in the picture where it says Ashwood and it shows underneath the bridge or whatever? Okay. When you get in the game, do not go down low. Okay, if you go underneath it, the phantoms will get you, but that's what the pack-a-punch is. It's down there at the bottom. But there's phantoms and they're really hard to kill. So when you go down there and hit it, you gotta hit the zip line and come right back up as fast as you can. Got it? Got it? Yes, Storm. I heard everything you said. You did hear everything I said, right? Don't go down low unless you're just pack-a-punching. Then you go down, hit it, and then hit the zip line and come right back up. If not, the phantoms will kill you. Okay? Sharp shooting, because I'm good. Andy! Can you hear me? You can't hear me, can you? Go to Discord. Well, you can't hear me, so it ain't gonna do no good. No! 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 Oh my god, I can't believe you can't hear me. We need to go to Discord. Hold on. I bet I fucking got it right here. Come on, come on, come on, hurry, hurry, hurry before I die. Go on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ah! Fuck. Come on, guys. Waste. I'm pack-a-punched already. With Elemental.
The poison god
Shit. I need PhD flopper. Bad.
You will not regret this honorable act.
Oh shit, somebody's down. Oh, they're downstairs. Come on out, baby. Tell Klaus, thank you. Good job, Klaus. Damn, what are you looking at, Klaus? He sees the zombies behind the wall. Check him out. He's gonna shoot him through the wall. You hacker, Klaus. Shit, I need ammo. How did I get 2 Deadshot daiquiris? What the fuck? This game's got bugs! I got 15,000. What the hell are you doing, Andy? Oh my god! You can put the toxic growth right there! Damn, Colossus 2000? Okay, we want to buy him later, not now. Let's see, we gotta put our weeds back. There we go.
I'd say fetch me their souls, but it's a little late for that.
Damn, is nobody doing critical kills? Oh, we're fucked. Why did I use my wonder bar? I'm out of bullets now. Where the fuck is our damn teammate at? Our teammate's a loser, dude. There's a fucking free perk right there. He's about to be playing by himself here in a minute. Yep. I ain't back punching again. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm done. Yep. Leave match. Yes. No. Fucking bitch. That pissed me off. Sorry, Andy, I rage quit. Hold on. Sorry, I rage quit. Hey. Yeah, it's working. Sorry. What happened? I'd switched to Discord because I realized you couldn't hear me. And when you come back over and was talking, I was talking in Discord still, and just now fucking realized I switched back over. No, I rage quit. That motherfucker let me down them goddamn steps, and I said, fuck it. I got mad, dude. I was already packing punch. I was doing good. Dude, it's at the back of the truck. In the garage. Yeah. It's the bumper on the back of the truck. Well, I tried to tell you before the game started, but it cut the fucking audio out before I could finish the instructions. Yeah, apparently they combat me again. I didn't know it. It was working yesterday just fine. So apparently I said something they didn't like. That's okay, because Half-Life 3 is coming, baby. I just seen the news today. Tyler McVicker posted. Here's the thing. This is an adult-rated game. Right? We have freedom of speech. Last time I checked in this country, right? Ah! What? Yeah. Wait a minute, how can it be a safe place if it's not for people under 18? Explain this. They're making it safe for us adults? Cuss all the time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've heard them say the F word and everything. They say whatever fits the situation. Yeah, Camper, he got pissed, dude. That's why he quit this game and started doing only PlayStation titles. He's fucking mad, dude, at Call of Duty. He went to Battlefield and shit. Hey, I don't have Battlefield yet, but listen, I get my second check on Tuesday. It should be here. I've been tracking it on a tracking number. It's supposed to be here Tuesday. It's okay. I watched AJ play it. Well, I've been working a little bit, and they actually made something that's helping me on my quest to make the perfect game. They made a robot creator and character creator for Blender. So you can basically, yeah, you can put like different fucking arm parts together, different leg parts, all kind of shit. And make different robots. And you can even scale them and, you know, shape them the way you want and shit. So, this is going to be epic, dude. I can't wait to see all the fucking indie games that come out now. Because you know that's the hardest part is the characters and shit like that. No, I didn't see that. And, what was I going to say? Oh, Godot. Godot actually, dig this shit. Godot actually made a version available that has high definition rendering built into it. Real HDR. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hold on, I know Call of Duty. Listen though, listen. What is with the RoboCop theme? It's because they brought the game back, or what? I don't understand that. Is there really? That could be interesting. Cause I like the RoboCop movies now. That could be good. Man, I can't believe they fucking were gonna try to take another shot at fucking Trump last night. Are you kidding me? And you know he was the target. He went to the correspondence dinner last night, and there was a fucking gunman that tried to fucking charge the motherfucking event. He ran through the goddamn metal detectors, had a shotgun, 2 pistols, and a bunch of knives on him. Fucking Secret Service took his ass to the ground. Oh, so you think it's a bunch of stuff together, huh? Damn. And you know he was on. Listen, he was after Trump. You know how I know he was after Trump? He waited until after Trump arrived. He could have killed all them congressmen and the fucking reporters in line outside before they even got to the metal detectors. He didn't. He waited until everybody went in. Then when Trump arrived much later at the end, then he come in and charged. He was being nice to the fucking reporters and shit, dude. And when he called them all back to the White House afterwards and did a press conference, he was really good. That was one of the best speeches I've ever seen him give. I'm a big Trump fan. I'm a big Trump fan now because when he descheduled marijuana to Schedule 3, I became a Trump fan instantly. What? No! You can launch a missile all the way from fucking Wyoming? Right. Right. What did he do? Oh, I bet Russia was shitting themselves. Yep. Of course it does. That motherfucker's huge. It's only like 20 feet wide. I mean, shit. Wow, dude. From here, that is awesome. That's like shooting a three-pointer from the free throw line, man. I mean, from the half court line. Right? There you go. So they can't move them. That's good. Oh, hell no. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He went right to it. Listen, the Democrats are using the motherfucking Constitution against him. It's time he turned it back on them. You know what I'm saying? You know what's fun? You know what's funny? Listen. You know what's funny? I thought about this. During the making of the Constitution, there must have been an argument and a fucking fight right off the bat. You know how I know that? The First Amendment was for free speech, right? The very next fucking thing that happened was the right to bear arms. So somebody opened their fucking mouth during that meeting. And he said, bitch, that's it. We're having a motherfucking duel. Get your ass out in the yard now. Right. Damn. Well, you know that when when the founding fathers made the Constitution, right? They originally decided that it should be changed every 15 years because of a change in the population. The way people think, and all that shit. So they thought that the Constitution should be changed every 15 years to reflect the views of the people, so it would always be a document of the people and for the people. Well, they've listened to it word for fucking word like it's the end all be all thing for how many years now? 250? Yup. When I heard that, I was like, damn. So none of the presidents have listened to the founding fathers. That is crazy. Man, Elon is getting good, dude. Have you seen the shit he's doing now? Oh my god, no, I'm talking about Neuralink. Holy shit, dude. He's got patients remotely, psychically controlling robot arms. It's fucking amazing. He could make Doc Ock. Oh, I know it is. I know it is. I know for a fact it is. Exactly. They need a base on the moon to jumpstart, go from there to the moon. That's what he wants to do. Dude, spaceship is a... Listen, spaceship is with the rocket booster and everything, the spaceship is very small. It's a very small little tip of the top. That fucking booster is huge. Dude, they showed people standing out in front of it before they like lit it and shit, you know? Holy God, I've never seen anything that big in my life. What the hell? And that facility that he built. It's insane, dude, this amount of space in that place. Dude. They showed, and they had a dude in there with a fucking sledgehammer fucking driving rivets home, son. It was so noisy. The dude was trying to do an interview, and he's like, I'm sorry, it's the sound of progress. It happens all the time here. Mm-hmm. Wow. How many boosters? Did they got 4 boosters or what? That would be perfect if it was 4, dude, because that would be a perfect takeoff. Damn, you could use that fucking fighter jet to go fucking space if you wanted to. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. What's it similar to as far as what it looks like? What's it similar to? Does it really? Oh, nice. It's being made by a university? That's awesome, dude. Because you know they got kids involved in the whole process and everything. Wait, Saab went into it? Okay. I wonder if they made like a fucking model first to test it, because I've seen aerospace engineers fucking flying like fucking little, you know, toy jets around, fucking trying to different designs out and stuff. I wonder if they did that. Even though they probably did, dude. That would have been awesome in class, watching that thing take straight off, have the boosters go down, and then take off, and then fucking fly through the air by turning the booster. Dude, that would be fucking awesome as a kid to see that. Yes. T7A. Red Hawk. Ooh, I didn't even have to type Red Hawk, boy. All I had to type was T7A. It brought it up quick. Oh, it's a joint effort, American and Swedish. Wow. It looks fast as hell, dude. Little bitty wings, and they're pushed. Little bitty wings, and they're pushed almost all. Look, it's all the way back to the motherfucking flaps, dude. I wonder what it gets to now. Look, engine type, General Electric F404. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in this shit. Boeing Defense, Space and Security, Boeing Company Saab, some company just AB, whatever the fuck that is. 7,000 pounds. Range 1,143 miles. Dude, it's only. Wait. I want to see this. Here's a good question. People ask, how much does it cost? Oh, only a small fee of $19.72 million. No big deal. Just $20 million. I mean, shit. I wouldn't want to fly that damn thing. I would be scared to death. I would hurt it. Damn. Wow, it's about double the cost of its predecessor, the Talon. Ooh, wait. The T7A is supersonic. Oh my god. That's awesome. I guess that's why Trump asked for $1.5 trillion added to the defense next year, huh? He needs to put in a new order. What jet does Elon Musk own? He's got a Gulfstream G800. This hacker went through his public tracking data, public records, and independent verification to find out. Holy shit. Dude. This guy was serious about finding out, wasn't he? Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got here. So the first flight was back in 2016. That was 10 years ago. Yeah, it's about time for him to bring it out. I can't believe he fired. I can't believe he fired a warhead from motherfucking Wyoming and hit Iran. I cannot believe that shit. That blows my fucking mind. Dude, that we have that capability. That was a warning to them. Next time it will be a nuke. That's what it was. That was a warning to them. You know it was. And think about how far away they are. Think about how far away they are. That is insane, dude. The missile goes up into space. You can't see it on Earth, so there's nothing you can do unless you got missiles in space. Right? Unless you got guns in space, you're screwed. Because the missile goes up there, goes around, finds its target over whatever country it is, and then comes back down, and you don't have time to stop it. Think about that for a minute. Hold on. Think about that for a minute. 15 minutes to get to space now, right? Find its target, and 15 minutes to come back down. Wow. Bro, how would you like to have been in Iran when that son of a bitch come down? Boy, that would have been you'd have been running your ass off. I'd have been running around in circles, just running. And it's like, just trying to get away, just running. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. I mean, you don't have time to run. By the time they detect it as it's coming down, right, over top of their country, you don't have time to do nothing. Grab your kid, get in a car, you start to drive. How far do you think you're going to make it? Not far. 15 minutes, bro. You can't even make it a mile. Bro. It went to traffic and the rubble and there's no bridge. What are you going to do? I mean, shit. Hide under the rubble. Pull some rocks over top of you. That's about all you could do. Wow. Dude. That's like something out of Call of Duty. That's like getting a nuke in Call of Duty and dropping the bomb on everybody when they least expect it. Wow. He's got balls. I'll give him that, boy. Big as basketballs. That motherfucker, I'm surprised he could walk. Yeah, it is. Now you know what Russia and China and everybody's wondering? Can we hit them? That's what they're wondering. That's what every one of them are wondering right now. That's the thing that's going through their mind. Dude. How would you have liked to have been in Russia and China? You could have heard a pin drop in that fucking room. I bet you anything. Wow. Yeah, so even if America gets destroyed, that motherfucker is going. Wow. That's a hell of a weapon, dude, to have at your disposal, you know, if you think about it. Well, we ought to, as much taxes that they took from us, for Christ's sakes. We ought to be able to go up and put our hand on the side of one of them nukes because we paid for the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For a long... God! Bro, we bought them a long time ago and they're just sitting there. Not being used. We're talking, we spent millions and millions and millions of dollars just to put it in the ground and lock it away. Wow, the government is crazy, dude. The government's crazy. But yet, they complain we don't have enough money. Camper is in Indiana. Pouring concrete in the lakes? Oh, hell no. Why? I don't understand. That is crazy. They took all our money. They took all our money. Listen, they took all our money, built these gigantic fucking rockets with warheads and shit on them, and then they made a hole under the water and said, we're going to put this down here. This would be a good place, and sealed it off. That's what our government did, you're telling me? Right. Mm-hmm. God. Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you, I got another question. What is the danger of having nuclear material under the water? So, you know how when you're in the x-ray room, right, and the other people are like right outside the door, but it's not lead lined. They say, no, you have to go in this room over here or whatever. Don't the same apply to radiation? God. Tell me those are not the water sources that you guys use to drink from. Okay. What the hell? Oh, it's probably got one of the new advanced rockets on the back of it. You know, they're getting way more advanced now. They even got electric rockets that are faster than shit that can push you down the road. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, warfare is going 21st century kind of. You seen all the shit in the Ukraine right now? They're developing all kind of new bots that can do everything from blow fucking tanks up to fucking go in the water. So basically, they don't have to put anybody in harm's way anymore. They just use fucking little remote controlled shit to blow stuff up and kill people. They're that small. Wow. They're making robots to do everything now. AJ is in the right. He's gonna be in the right field. Um, I'm gonna make sure he takes the AI class at Tech as soon as he gets there. They got a new whole what you call it, like wing they opened up, developed for AI. Yeah, it is. It's really nuts. I'm learning it right now. I just brought up how to parse speech into text and whatnot, which is like the first step, And I actually got the whole program done in C sharp. And then I started looking at alternatives. They got one that can tell your intention from the inflection in your voice. They know what you're doing, whether you're asking a question, whether you're mad, whether, they can tell all that shit. It's crazy. A computer can tell that you're mad or happy. Really? It tells you the type of carrier? Oh, dude. Dude, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know why I'm looking up how to do this, right? I'm fixing to automate my whole fucking computer just by talking to it. I want to walk in, call it Harley Quinn, tell it good morning, and have it say, "Oh, hello, I've missed you." That's what I'm down for. Who needs a woman when you got a computer? Yes, it is. And boy, shit is getting real on that show. The little boy on there, Rocco, shot a WSB agent to save the person that gave birth to him. He shot him in the back. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. I remember. Yes, I remember. Yep. She's actually at the hospital. Dude, that would be awesome. I would be so happy just walking around looking at everything that I see on TV. Because I know every fucking spot. You know what I mean? Whether it's in the rooms, whether it's by the elevators, whether it's by the nurse's station, I got it down pretty much. Yep, it's time. All right, I will see you in 1 hour. Later, bro. All right. Deuces to all my fam out there. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the flip. We will see you after General Hospital. Deuces. Catch you on the flip. Miss you, Striker Phoenix. CXY.